Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys new here on my channel, my name is Alison and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to give you guys an update on the Sephora VIB sale haul that I did a couple weeks ago on my channel. And I want to update you guys something that I will be keeping and it works out on my skin, and something that I will be returning because obviously I don't like them. And without further ado, let's get started. So I'm just gonna go in randomly. I have all this stuff in this bag. I just put them in the Nostrum bag, and this is all the stuff that I purchased. And I'm gonna just go in randomly, makeup, skincare, and share with you guys something that I'll be keeping and something that I'll be returning. So first of all, I'm gonna go in with the setting powder. This is the Givenchy setting powder in Prise Limbre. I'm not sure the name of it, but this is in the shade number 1 in Muslin Pastel, and this is more of a setting powder if you guys have oily skin, because it does set my oily skin very nicely. It does set my makeup and I don't have oil come through during the day. And this is more like a setting powder with different kind of color inside, because it kind of acts like a brightening powder or color correcting powder. I really like this stuff, and I feel like this setting powder, it looks more alive to me because it's not super cakey and it's just very finely melt, and I really like the color, the brighten effect that it gives me. And I do have to say they are very pricey. I do have the original version of it, but that's tends to give me a little bit flashback when you're taking flash photography. But for this one, I don't feel like you have that issues, but I just really like how it looks on my face. So next, move on to something that I've been eyeing for a very long time. This is their Kojando Aqua Foundation, and this is more like a lightweight foundation. If you guys know me, if you guys watch me for a few weeks now, you guys know I've been loving more of a tinted moisturizer finish, more of a light coverage finish foundation, because I've been digging that's natural looking on my face. So I've been loving this Aqua Foundation from Kojando. It does give me a very nice natural looking on my face. So I'm using the shade in 123. If you guys are NC 20 to 25, this would be your shade. Moving on, I have this Smashbox setting spray prime water because Cassie Holmes talked about it and I want to try it out, and it does really applies my foundation on top very nicely, and it does kind of prime my foundation and gives me a little bit moisture at the same time. So I've been loving to use this Smashbox primer. You can tell I've been using this every single day when I apply my makeup. I've used up a lot already, and I have to say I really like this. It does give me an application a lot more nicely on top of my face. And next up, I have the Backup Brightening Eye Corrector. I told you guys earlier, this is my backup. I'm still using my old one, so the backup is still in my backup drawer. It's new, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So basically, I use this every single day before I apply my concealer because it does give me a brighten out effect underneath my eye, because I do have really dark under eye circle. So this really helped me to cancel out that problems that I have. And then moving on to the set, this is only like a $12 set, and I feel like this is a really good value pack. And I think this set is called Amazonia Clay Set. And this is the set. It comes with a bronzer, it comes with this blush, and also this little sample size mascara. For the mascara, I'm not a fan of it because the bristle is really harsh. It kind of makes my eye really sensitive when I apply my mascara, so I really don't like this mascara. I can pass this. But for the bronzer, I heard a lot of good things about this Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I really like this shade. And this is a really good pen size, sample size of a bronzer, because I don't think I could never use it up because it's a still very nice big pan on it. So I've been loving this bronzer, and also this Tarte blush. This is their Amazonia Clay 12-hour blush, and this is in the shade Harmony, and this is what the shade looks like. I feel like this is the color that I would be able to use it every single day. It's not too peachy, not too natural. It's something in the middle. I do like it, and I feel like it blends very nicely on top of my face. I do have this in a full-size product, but in the different shades. I do like their blush because it stayed on pretty nice and stayed on very long on my face. Okay, now here we have the Tatcha, the Pearl Underlight Eye Treatment. So this is a new launch item from Tatcha, and this is the eye treatment, but then it can act as a under eye brightener as well. I do like the product, but I got it in the shade in Soft Light, which is medium shade, and I feel like it doesn't do much of the lightening effect on me because it just kind of matched my skin tone. So this is what the inside looks like. The packaging, it looks like Pokeball, if you guys know what it is. And on the inside, this is what the shade looks like. And this is a lot of product because the amount that you use, you only using a right size product on your finger to dab it on one eye. So I feel like this is something that you can last it for a very long time. However, it does only last for 6 months here. So I don't know how it works, but I got the lighter shades and I do like it more than this medium shade. So I want to try out more and see if I like it, but I'm gonna return the soft light shades, medium shades right here. And then I have this Marc Jacobs Dew Drops Coconut Gel Highlighter Limited Edition. This is in the shade 52 Fantasy. So this is something that is more like a rose gold color of a highlighter, but then I wish the website, it tells you this is more for medium to deep skin tone, because I feel like their first launch, I really like it. I have it right here with me. This is more of a golden light shade. This is in the shade 50. I really like their first one, but this one is more like a medium to deep skin tone. I really wish there's a description or something that is more obvious on the website. It tells you it works more for medium to deep skin tone, but I purchased it and it doesn't look good on my high points of the cheeks, and I'm gonna return this because definitely it's not gonna work on my skin tone. And I have this Hourglass Fell Translucent Setting Powder. I do like this product. It gives me more of a natural, radiant, light finish, but not too blinding radiant. It's just more of a natural side. I did also purchase their Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in dim light. So I feel like if I keeping this powder, I'm not gonna keep this dim lighting powder because I feel like this product, it doesn't do much on my face. It kind of lighten out and just looks a little bit blur effect on my face, but I don't see a huge difference on this one. But on this, I feel like it does a little bit more effect. I can see the difference on my face than this one. And I feel like for this is a really expensive price for a pen right here, but I'm sure this is something that it lasts you for a very long time. But I think I might have found a dupe, but just not the exact same color, but it gives you the exact same finish. So this is from Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Translucent Powder. So on the inside, this is what it looks like, and obviously I feel like they're the same kind of finish. It gives you, I did try it, compare it on two different sides. This is more of a lighter finish and this is more of my skin tone finish, and I can just get away with this color and it does the same to me, but then it's a lot cheaper because it's from a Milani brand. It's a drugstore brand, and for this one it's a lot pricier, so I might just return this one and use this. And moving on to this NARS Wanted 2 cheek palette, I was gonna return it. I don't want to love it because this is pricey, but after using it for a few different looks with a lot of different color in here, I think it really worth the price, because thinking of getting just one NARS cheek palette is very expensive, but then now you get a lot of different shades here, and also the color on the pen, it looks really extreme, but then when you apply on with this kind of stiffening brush, so if you're using this kind of brush, like a stiffening brush, something that is not too dense, I feel like this is more like a natural finish kind of cheek color, and this is just right on the alley for summer, spring kind of color. And I just really like all the color in here, the pigmentation, and it just blends very nicely. It's just this spring summer shades, and I did use this pinkiest shade in this palette to the center of my cheek when I smile. You can see this little cheek right here. I just put it on the center of the cheek area and it just blends very nicely. And it's not too pink, and I feel like this palette may scare you when you look at it. When I purchased, I was kind of hesitate, but I want to get it and try. I never tried their blush, so I want to see and give it a try. But after applying on my face, it's just a very natural kind of finish and it still gives you some color. So I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to play around with it and see if I love it more. Moving on, I did a review on this Lancome Skin Feels Good Tinted Moisturizer, and if you guys watch my review on my channel, you guys know I kind of love it and I kind of hate it, because I like the finish of it and I like how tinted moisturizer, it kind of gives you a medium coverage, but then it feels very heavy on my face. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. So and last year, if you guys watch my channel, you guys know I like more of a full coverage because I do have blemishes and acne. So I want something that it's more on the coverage side, but nowadays I'm more into more of a tinted moisturizer, light coverage foundation. And this one, it feels like a full coverage foundation kind of feeling on my face, but then it gives you medium coverage, but it is a tinted moisturizer. So it's kind of confusing. But I really don't like how it feels on my skin. It just feels very heavy, and throughout the day I can tell I have foundation on my face. But then I like the finish of it. It looks very nice. It does give you a very nice medium coverage. But then I just don't like how it feels on my face. It's too heavy for my like, so I'm just gonna pass this away. Also, I have two foundation sticks. This is the Lancome Tinted Idol Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. Mouthful. So this stick foundation, it comes with a sunscreen of SPF 21, and I feel like something that it has sunscreen in it, it does expire a little bit faster. So this only lasts you within a year, and usually for stick foundation, I'm really picky because it doesn't work with my oil chemistry on my face and my texture. So usually I don't like to try out stick foundation. But for this Lancome stick foundation, I heard Desi Perkins talk about it. And she used a darker shade for her skin tone to use it as a contour of a bronzer. But then I got this in the shade 420. It's just way too warm for my like. So this is the color of 420. I feel like this is more like a bronzer shade, but then I want to use it as a contour, so I might have to go back in to look for a darker shades. But then it does blend very nicely because again, it's stick foundation, and if you apply it as a contour, it does give you a very natural finish. And I also got this in the shade in 210 Buff, and this is the shade more for my skin tone. And again, I don't have a huge feeling of this stick foundation, again because stick foundation is not my thing, but then it does hold up on my skin, and it's just that I don't like a stick foundation, so I'm just gonna pass this too. Okay, moving on to some skincare. I did talk about this Protini from Drunk Elephant. This is their new launch moisturizer, and I did see a lot of good review on it. I did try it out since I purchased this during the VIB sale, and I tried for a couple weeks now, and I even try it in the morning and nighttime. I have to say I don't like it, and this is just kind of product that it gives me a high hope because I do see a lot of good reviews, but then it doesn't work on my skin tone and skin type. So I do have oily skin, but then I feel like after I apply this product, I feel like it makes me look a lot more oilier on my forehead. I don't like it. I really like how it feels on the face. It feels very smooth on the face after applying with this cream. But I feel like it just makes me produce more oil on my forehead area. I don't like it. For nighttime, I can just pass away, but then I want to use it as a nighttime and a morning time kind of cream. But this, it just doesn't work out on my oily skin. I really like the packaging though on the inside. It's just something that I want my every single moisturizer to look like this because it doesn't get any germs in it. It just dispense the product that you use for one time so you don't get dirty on the inside product. So I'm just gonna pass this too. And then this is the Eve Lom cleanser. I bought a bigger bottle, and this is my first one. That is my review, so I haven't opened that yet because I'm still on my first bottle. And also I have used up almost half of it. I don't use it every single day, but I use it once I want something more moisturized and more of an exfoliator on my face. Then I will go in with this to remove my makeup. And of course, Bum Bum Cream, I'm gonna keep this for sure. I talk about it in my favorites video, in April favorites video, and you guys can check that out. I'm gonna keep this whole set. I just love the scent. And also this SPF of 15 of a fresh sugar honey lip treatment. This is something that I use every single day now, and I still love it, and it does have sunscreen, so it's good for on the day to go. Also, this primer, I love it. This is a Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. This is the balanced one. So this is more a milky finish primer. It doesn't dry on my face. It does hold up my makeup. It does feel very nice after applying on overall my face. And I don't think this would run out very fast, and this is more like a reasonable price for me, so I'm gonna keep this. And then moving on, I have this Green Clean Pharmacy cleansing balm, and this is a makeup cleansing balm, and this is what the inside looks like. It does come with a spatula, which is very nice on the go. And this is what the inside looks like. I've used it a few times and I do like it. It feels very similar to their Clinique cleansing balm in the purple jar, but this one is a lot bigger. But then from the Clinique one, I feel like it's a lot heavier and oilier, and for this one it feels more clean and lightweight. I don't know, is that because the color of it and the packaging, it just looks more environmental friendly, kind of natural finish. It might just the illusion of the package that it gives me, but I feel like it's a little bit more lightweight than the Clinique one. And then I have this 5-in-1 bouncy mask from First Aid Beauty, and I don't know if I like it, but I'm just gonna try out more to see if I'm gonna keep it. So after I take this off, I do feel my face is a little bit tighter than before, but I don't see it gives me that moist skin finish after like a mask. After you wash it off, it does give you that moist finish. I don't feel that. I just feel like it just gives me more of a closing my pores kind of bouncy mask. So I have to try this out more to see if I like it. And then I have this Touching Soul Metallic High Shine Bouncy Cream Shadow Palette. I have to say this is really pricey. For the packaging, it just looks like a $10 drugstore packaging. It's so cheap. It just feels like a plastic, but then on the inside it comes with 6 huge pan of a metallic shade, and I really want to like it, but I feel like it doesn't worth the price because of the pigmentation that it gives me. It's just not that intense. So here you can tell this is more like a metallic finish, but then when you apply it on your eyes, it's more like a shimmer shade. It doesn't have that kind of stellar effect. But if you guys more of a natural finish, I would say you guys should definitely try this out. But for me, I don't know, I'm still trying out. I still kind of trying to adjust the price and the eyeshadow palette in here. I want to love it, but I don't know if it's worth the price. So this is more like a bronzy shade that I'm swatching here. So it doesn't give you a huge pigmentation. You do have to go in with your finger and apply it on your eye. If you go in with a brush, I feel like you're not gonna get the pigmentation on this pan. You do have to use your finger to put it on your eye area so you don't get much control with this eyeshadow metallic shade if you guys applying with the brush. But I do like the shades here, and I do like the natural kind of shimmer shades. I'm still debating. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna just pass it. Also, I have this Hourglass Arch brow sculpting pencil. I haven't opened it yet because currently I have 5 brow pencil that I'm using right now. I want to finish all those brow pencil before I open a new one because they do get dry out very easily. So I want to finish all those eyebrow pencil and then open this one, and I'll give you guys an update on how it works. Okay guys, so this is my Sephora VIB sale haul updates, and I hope I include everything here. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. If you guys do, please give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!